All right, guys, here's the first installment of the home run report, where we try to identify the batters who have the greatest opportunities to hit a home run. Now, there's three components I like to use: hard hit percentage, barrel rate, and fly ball. All right, number one, hard hit percentage. All that is the percent of times a ball that is hit is traveling off the bat at 95 miles per hour or more. Why is that important? Well, 95 miles per hour or more is typically what you need for a ball to become a home run. But it's not all by itself. We need something else. It's called launch angle. So when you have a ball traveling off the bat at 95 miles per hour or more, and also with a launch angle between 25 and 35 degrees, you have the ultimate combination of what you'll need to yield you amazing success when it comes to hitting a home run. So that brings us to number two, barrel rate or barrel percentage. And what that does is it measures the percent of times a batter hits a ball in the perfect combination of exit velocity and launch angle. Again, like I said, exit velocity being 95 miles per hour or more, and the launch angle between 25% and 35%. When both of them are present, you have the ultimate opportunity to hit home runs, and that's what barrel percentage or barrel rate measures in a player. And that brings us to number three. The third thing that I look for in a home run candidate would be their fly ball percentage. When they hit the ball, what percentage of the time is it a fly ball? Because it turns out if you can't get that ball in the air, you're not going to be hitting home runs, right? So that's the third thing. So the three are hard hit percentage, barrel rate, and fly ball percentage. All right, let's take a closer look at these three in terms of what we're actually looking for. Hard hit percentage, I'm looking for 45.5% or more. Barrel rate, 12.5% or more. And fly ball percentage, 35% or more. When you look as of April 23rd, 2024, there are 28 players that are currently meeting all three of these criteria. Okay, 20 and 26 of the 28 are currently tied for 60th place or better in the home run leaderboard. And when you zoom in a little closer, you see that 9 of the 28, almost 1 out of every 3, or 33%, are either tied for 5th place or better in the home run standings. So I think it's a good way for us to be able to use this to find the cream of the crop, the players that have the highest probability to hit home runs. So going forward, I don't know if I'm going to do it on a daily basis, but maybe every few days or maybe a week, we'll see how it works out, because I don't think things are going to change too much. I'm going to list all the players currently that are qualifying under these three measures so that hopefully we can select the best ones on any given day to hit home runs. You can use this as a tool to find home run opportunities. So there you go. That's just one element, a major element, but also when I'm looking for home run plays, I'm looking for weather and ballpark conditions. I'm also looking at the pitcher. So this is just a way to be one part of the equation for us to build a case to play a player to hit a home run on any given day. So if you can just hit that like button so that I know that you appreciated this and that you also are like, I think this is a valuable tool. I would actually want to use this. Let me know what you think. So here is the first ever list that I'm going to have on the channel here, where it's the list of players that have the three components that I talked about. So I hope it might be a little too small on the screen depending on what you're viewing this on. If you're viewing it on a cell phone, this is the test run here, but these are the players right here that meet all these qualifications. So I'm not saying to play every single one of these every single night. This is just a list to hopefully weed out, the 500 plus players, that are available. These ones exhibit the qualities you would need that have the best opportunities to hit home runs. I'm going to come out with a new one. I don't know if it's every single day, but maybe a few days. But it's going to be, this one is data based on the whole season, which is about like 3 weeks or so. But going forward, I'm going to put out every 2 weeks of data in these reports so we can find the hottest batters. Now, like I said, don't play these every single one or what have you. Eventually, I'm going to hopefully incorporate, I'm going to highlight players. We'll put it that way. We're going to highlight players where on that day, the stadium and weather is conducive to a high percentage chance of hitting home runs. We're going to maybe eliminate the ones where they're in a stadium where it says there's a decrease of 50% in home runs because the wind is blowing in your face or what have you, or the temperature's really cold and not conducive of the ball traveling, normal distances under average conditions. And then I'm also going to highlight the ones that have a great pitcher matchup. So like this right here is just a base list that you guys can use to identify the best batters. Of course, there's going to be some batters that are left off this list. You're going to be like, this guy's great. Why is he not on there? He might have just missed on one of the metrics. And it doesn't mean that someone that's not on this list couldn't be a good home run candidate. But you have to draw the line somewhere. And I'm trying to streamline an easy to follow way to identify the best batters. And like I said, the best batters, but then when you add in weather, stadium factors, and then you add in the pitching matchup, you can build a really good case when you add on all these factors. So there you go. Like I said, let me know in the comments. Let me know by hitting that like button that you like this. That's how I know. I mean, if I see, whatever many people hit watching this video, if a quarter of you aren't hitting the like button, then I think that 75% of you says this sucks. So I just want to know what the hell's going on. So there you go. I'll come up with a new list in the near future. I'll do this, I don't know, maybe every day. Maybe I'll do this every day. We'll see how the data changes. I'll probably do it every day because, like I said, it'll be based on the ballparks and the weather for that day and the pitching matchup for that day. And I'll highlight the ones on this list that have the really, really, really good chance above and beyond the other ones on the list with the other factors that matter that go into hitting home runs. I'll leave it there. Like I said, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.